God mode. God mode. God mode. In a digital realm where the shadows play, I find the power that lights up the way. With the flick of a switch, I rise above. In this God mode life, I'm feeling the love. I'm impenetrable, unstoppable. In this game of life, I'm untouchable. With every challenge, I stand tall. In God mode, I can conquer it all. No limits, no fears, just the thrill of the chase. I'm running through the night in a cosmic race. With every heartbeat, I'm breaking the mold. In this realm of dreams, I'm brave and bold. I'm impenetrable, unstoppable. In this game of life, I'm untouchable. With every challenge, I stand tall. In God mode.
Hey everybody, boop, 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 boop. Happy Tuesday and welcome to It's My Time to Shine. Whoop, whoop. And you all, I am so blessed to have you all on, and we will be right back after we hear my theme song for today, Shift. Y'all stay tuned.
I got a question. I said, I got a question. I said, I've got a question. Are there any warriors in the room? 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 There's something called the war cry. And when the war cry is released, the army is motivated for battle. And what you've got to understand is this room is only one portion of the army. There are angels all around us. There are angels all around us. There are angels all around us. So we're about to make a faith declaration. And I believe something in this region, something in this nation, something over your family, something over your finances is about to be broken open by the power of God. Do you believe this? I said, do you believe it? All right, this is what I want you to do. You got to engage your entire being for this. Don't just stand there looking cute. You got to use your whole body for this. Can you do it? I said, can you do it? All right, here we go. Everybody find a neighbor. Everybody find a neighbor. Everybody find a neighbor. And say this. Say this. Something's about to shift. Can you say that? I said, something's about to shift. Come on, find your neighbor. Say it. Say it. I said, something's about to shift. Something's stirring up. Say it. Come on. Come on. Lift it up. Lift it up. I said, over my family, over my finances, over my life. Come on. Over this region, over the nation. I know it, I know it, I know it. Over my church, over my family, over my generation. Something's about to shift. Something's about to shift. I feel something turning. I feel something breaking. Something's about to shift. Come on. Something's about to shift. Let's go, let's go. I feel something moving. I feel something breaking. Something's about to shift. Let's go. Something's about to shift. Something's about to shift. We're about to move on. And if you feel a shift coming over your generation, I dare you to loose the greatest shout you've got. Break this roof open with the sound. Hey. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. On the count of three. the praise that awakens the shifter. I said on the count of three, we're going to release the praise that awakens the shift. Are you ready? Don't hold nothing back. Don't hold nothing back. Don't hold nothing back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, jump. Something's about to shift. Something's about to shift. Something's about to shift. Something's about to shift. Come on. Come on. Come on. Something's about to. Something's about to. Come on. Something's about to. Everything's changing. 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 Something's about to. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Say it again. Something's about to. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Say, something's about to.
Everybody, that is my theme song until I get tired. Something is about to shift. So you all, the purpose of It's My Time to Shine is just to encourage you all, new school testimony service, to let you know, regardless of any and everything that you go through, God has not forgotten about you and that he loves you, and to cast not some, not a little bit, but all your cares upon the Lord, for he cares for you. And every battle or circumstance or any and everything that you're going through, just know you got God, and he will never, never, ever lose a battle. Let him fight for you. Because trust me, honey, plenty of times I tried to fight myself. I'm guilty of a battle, but God. And when I leave stuff to God, God not only works it out, but he turns it around for my good. So you all, the thing for today is shift. Anything that you think that it's not going to work out, let God work it out and watch him shift the situation. You all, I have a great guest today coming on. It's the CEO's cousin. I also took her in as my cousin, and she took me in. This the one Franklin used to tell me all the time that she would beat him up. And she is an amazing, strong woman of God. Not only that, you all, she has her own Christian bookstore that she runs by herself. She has one book out already, probably working. God is probably going to give her another book to work on. And she's just an amazing, powerful woman of God, you all. And I'm going to bring her on in just a few minutes, right after we hear another important woman of God, who's my niece, the real Imani. And she's a lyricist. Again, I'm going to hype my niece up till I get on her nerves. But that's my baby. Tanisha, that's my baby. I just want to let you know, you might have had her, but that's still my baby. We'll be back after we hear from the real Imani. Y'all stay tuned.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real Imani, and I'm back with another song. This time, I have a message behind it. Be not dismayed, fear not the darkness. Jesus is here. He walks beside us. Gracious is he through all of our weakness. Don't let your fear of what could happen make nothing happen. But don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place as you are today. I don't want to go through the motions. I don't want to go one day without you all consuming passion inside of me. I don't want to spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motions? How's this? All I know is I'm not at home yet. This is not where I belong. Take this world and give me to Jesus. No, you'll never be alone. When darkness comes, I'll light the night with the stars. Hear my whispers in the dark. You know you'll never be alone. When darkness comes, you know I'm never far. Hear my whispers in the dark. God's not dead yet. He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. Give me your arms for the broken-hearted ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Oh Jesus, my Jesus, just a whisper of Jesus and darkness is erased. What name has power to empty the grave, banishing cowardness, making us brave? Only Jesus can do that to us. Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows, and now I'm free. God has given me victory. He has given me victory. Come and see what the Lord has done for me. He has taken away my sorrows, and now I'm free. Because of Jesus every day, I can say that I'm blessed to see another day. And without faith, you never know what God can do for you. He always has a plan. With Jesus by your side, you never be alone. When you hear your cries, He knows what you need. Just know faith without works is dead, and that if you put your mind to it, you can do anything that you want to do. It's your girl, The Real Money. Y'all be blessed.
Welcome back, everybody. As I said, I have a special guest coming on. I just want to show y'all something real quick. Y'all see this pillow? Move it to the side. It says, but God. There was no way, but God made a way. And she made some of these pillows, y'all. So this is mine. I gave some more out, and she's in Kentucky, you all, but she mails. She just sent them anywhere, however you all want it. But I went into the store, and she had a lot of great stuff. Man, my husband says I'm a shopaholic, which is true. I am not going to deny it. And yeah, we're not going to get any, I'm not going to get any help or seek any help for this shopaholicness that I have. And quite frankly, I really don't care. But yeah, and as you all can see, my husband broke my pillow. Yeah, he broke my pillow. So she's going to make me another one. And she makes these pillows. And she has different books, like in different versions of the Bible. She just a strong and amazing woman of God. Her name is Karen Morris, you all. And again, I'm just waiting for her to come on in, and we're going to play another song by my niece, so we all listening. So y'all stay tuned. Again, I'm going to play my niece's song till she tell her auntie to stop. Y'all stay tuned.
I looked in the mirror this morning, saw a face I barely knew. Tired eyes, heavy heart, Lord, I don't know what to do. But you whispered through my silence and said, child, I see you still. Even in the cracks and the shadows, you're working out your will. It's just a mirror talk, but you're in the room. When I can't stand tall, you carry me through. I speak the truth through tears and flaws, and somehow I feel your love in it all. Oh, this is mirror talk. It's a holy place where brokenness meets amazing grace. I told the mirrors my failures, the dreams that slipped away, but you reminded me gently, my mercy's new each day. I named my fears and questions, the guilt I tried to hide, but you said I already knew, and I never left your side. It's just a mirror talk, but you're in the room. When I can't stand tall, you carry me through. I speak the truth through tears and flaws, and somehow I feel your love in it all. Oh, this is a mirror talk. It's a holy place where brokenness meets amazing grace. You turn reflection into redemption, my shame into a song. You meet me in confession, and you love me all along. This mirror's not just a glass, it's where I see the child you made me to be. It's more than just a mirror talk, it's a star space where you wipe your tears and show me grace. I speak the truth through pain and praise, and find you in my honest gaze. Oh, this mirror talk, it's a healing flame, where I say my mess and you call my name. So I'll keep talking to the mirror, knowing you'll be there too. It's just me and you, Lord, and that's more than enough to get me through. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed. I want to take a moment to share my story with you guys, a journey filled with twists and turns, and the valuable lessons that have shaped me to who I am today. My story begins in a place that holds a special significance in my heart. This is my story, written in the stars, a melody of heartbeats, a symphony of scars. Through the highs and the lows, I've learned to stand tall. With every twist and turns, I found my way through it all. In the shadows, I walked alone. Fighting battles, my heart turned to stone. Seizures crashing like waves on the shore. Meningitis knocked, but I'm still wanting more. A maelstrom tried to steal my light, but I'm rising up, ready to fight. This is my story, my voice, my song. Through the pain and the struggle, I learned to be strong. 5 schools, almost 1 fight, but I won't back down. I wear my scars like a crown. Bullied and broken, they try to define, but I'm more than their whispers, I'm learning to shine. Lies from my teacher, they cut like a knife, but I'm reclaiming my truth, I'm taking back my life. My father's absence, a void I can't feel, but I'm finding my strength, I'm learning to heal. In Psalms 139:16 verse 17 says, you saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, oh God, they cannot be numbered. This is my story, my voice, my song. Through the pain and the struggle, I've learned to be strong. 5 schools, almost 1 fight, but I won't back down. I wear my scars like a crown. Every tear I've shed, every battle I've faced, has shaped me to who I am today. And I'm learning with grace. I'm not just a survivor, I'm a warrior too. With every step forward, I'm breaking right through. This is my story, my voice, my song. Through the pain and the struggle, I've learned to be strong. 5 schools, almost 1 fight, but I won't back down. I wear my scars like a crown. So here's to the journey, the highs and the lows. I'm writing my story, and this one glows. With every heartbeat, I'll rise from the ground. This is my story, and I'm finally found. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed.
Y'all just listen to some positive music from, again, my niece, the real Amani. So, ladies and gentlemen, not to some and not to others, this is my cousin I stole from Franklin. Karen Morris, hey,
How you doing?
It's your
Are you able to hear
dad.
me? Can you hear me?
I can, loud
Yes,
and clear.
wonderful. Okay.
Loud and clear.
Yay.
So I told people about the story of my beautiful pillow, right?
Yeah.
And how you made it, and how Mr. McStuffins, my husband, because of his head, messed up my pillow. Stole my pillow, so now I got to buy another one.
He'll be okay.
I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah, he'll be
Go
okay.
get him. Go get him. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It is truly an honor. So are you ready for your questions, woman of God?
I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
First question. Oh, and my sis said she tried to stop me from shopping, but I kept convincing her to shop. She has one of your pillows as well.
Okay.
So I bought 3, you all, and I couldn't help it. I bought 3. I wanted to buy some more, but my husband told me stop. Because I have bought 3 pillows, a book, a pen, a marker, and then when I come down there, I already know. Hopefully, if y'all got the other pillows you made, so yeah, he can buy me one, and I can buy me 2 more.
Well, I don't know if we're going to have the exact same ones, but we do have more. We have some newer ones that we just put out. So, yeah,
Okay.
You'll be fine.
So I should be fine. Okay. All right. As long as they ain't sold out, we good.
Yeah.
So first question, what made you give your life to God? I always ask her. That is the very first question I ask everybody.
Well, that's a really good question. So I was 13, going on 14, somewhere around there when I accepted Christ. We used to go to this church, a Baptist church called Acme Missionary Baptist Church in Chicago, and we were there all the time. And I think what actually made me give my life to Christ at that time was watching the movie Left Behind and The Rapture. So I made up in my mind at that time that I was not going to be burning in hell and gnashing of teeth. So that was what made me give my life to Christ. Now, what made me continue to live for Christ is all of my experiences with him. So all of my life experiences, all of my I don't know, I guess I can say challenges. I just knew that he was a real part of my life. When I first got saved, and I'm not going to talk a whole lot all the time, but when I first got saved, we had some, family dynamics going on at that time. And me and my sister, we didn't have like a lot of the things that we wanted to have. And I remember this was the very first prayer that I ever prayed. I got saved and I wanted to make sure that I was good, right? I wanted to make sure that I was in church properly. So I got on my knees and my prayer to God was, Lord, can you please give my mom some money?
Oh, wow.
So that we can go and buy us some dresses so that I can go to church.
Oh, wow.
That was my prayer. When we got up the next morning, my mother, I don't know if it was, I think it must have been a Saturday or something. It could have been a Friday or something, but I know we weren't in school. And I remember hearing the telephone ring, and my mother answered and she was talking on the phone. I guess my dad was at work and she was on the phone. She was talking on the phone and she said, okay, we'll be there. Just, give me a little while. We'll be there. What did we do? We went to my grandmother Sally's house. And I remember, now this is the first time I ever remember going to my grandma's, and this is when they lived in the big house. Dana know the big house, the bungalow,
Big mama house,
the bungalow house where she lived with Aunt Willa B. And I remember going there, and it was me, my mom, and my sister, and my grandma was sitting in the front in her chair, and we went in. This is the first time I ever remember going into my grandma's house, in that house, and sitting in her living room on her sofa. I always remember every time we went to that house, we went to the back. The kids weren't in the front, the kids were in the back. This was the first time I ever remember going into the front of her house. And I remember my mom and her talking. And then my grandma, I don't know what happened, but I know my mother sat at her feet and put her head on her lap. Oh. And my grandmother was rubbing her hair and talking to her. And then when my mother got up, my grandmother handed her an envelope. And my mother cried.
She cried.
My mother cried. And I'm sitting there looking like, what is happening? After we left there, guess what? We ended up going to the store. My grandmother had given my mother $50 a piece for my sister and myself. And we went to the store, and all I wanted was skirts and dresses. I was able to buy me like 3 skirts and, a couple of blouses. And that was my first. And believe me, when I went home, I got down on my knees and I was like, thank you, God, you are real.
Oh.
And that is my first real experience with God. So can't nobody tell me nothing about God, because after that, baby, I have had several real experiences with God.
Amen to that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Amen. All right. That was a good answer.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take that much time.
No. It was somebody out there that needed to hear that, to depend on God for not just some things, but for everything.
Yeah.
And again, I was playing my theme song for this year is shift, right?
Yeah.
So you asked God to do something, turn that situation. Hello, He shifted it in your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's an encouragement to me.
Yeah.
So here goes the next one. When did you decide to start a bookstore?
Well, first of all, I did not decide to start a bookstore.
Come on. Tell us the story. Tell us about it.
I did not.
Because let me tell you, when we went, Karen, I know you talked it. Well, we talkers. I saw that from the beginning.
Yeah.
But what I loved about it was when we came in, you were talking to some people, and some people were coming in while we were coming in, and the lady said, "Do y'all know Karen?" And Papa Franklin, hey Papa, said yes. And she cut him off. She said, "She just a sweet and kind person. Anytime you need a book regarding any situation, she got it. And she just so kind-hearted. That's why I love, you can just feel the presence of the Lord in that bookstore." That's how she talk, y'all. But she was like, she just so kind and full of love. I'm like, yeah, that's Karen. You can tell. Even when we were leaving, they was telling us about you. And Papa was like,
Well, I tell you, I honestly had no intention of opening a Christian bookstore.
Are you serious?
I had just maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month before, I had just literally finished my course, my paid course. I had just finished my course and got my certification to be an interior designer, because that is what I wanted to do. That was my goal. Okay. When I retired, I'm going to be an interior designer. That was it. Okay. And I tell you, I was talking to my brother's pastor. I was at their church and I was helping them to, decorate their windows for the holidays and everything. And she and I just sat down and we started talking. And I was like, you know what? I've been looking for a Christian bookstore and I don't see one. Where are the Christian bookstores? And she was like, well, we had one next door, but it closed. And I was like, really? I said, I don't want to travel to Lexington to go and get, to go to a Christian bookstore. I don't understand why they can't, be here. And we talked a little bit more and everything. And then I got in the car to go home, and I said, Lord, what did it take to open a Christian bookstore? Well, I mean, what is it gonna take? I get home and I sit down at my computer, and I'm like, you know what does it take to own a Christian bookstore? And I'm looking, and I was like, I said, okay. But I tell you, what ended up happening from there was I went to sleep that night, woke up about 3:00 in the morning. And when I woke up, all these things start coming to me. Look this up, look this up, look this up. And I'm looking up stuff, and I'm saving it to my, sending me a text message with all these different links and stuff in it. Look this up, do this, do that. And so I started doing that. And then the next morning I just started, I opened my computer and just went to town onto what I was told to look up. And before I knew it, I had gotten a business license. I had found a website. I had just everything just started, going. And I was like, okay, Lord, so does this mean I'm getting ready to open a Christian bookstore?
Yes, it does.
It started off online and online only. But then I started getting phone calls from people saying, where are you located? Do you have this? Do you have that? I mean, every day I was getting phone calls, and my heart was so heavy because I was like, all these people are calling me. Apparently they need a Christian book. So I'm like, Lord, what do I do? What do I do? So I walked the mall that I'm in. I walked that mall for almost a year. And I would walk past this particular store, and every day I would look at that store, wonder what was in that store. Every single day I would walk past it. And then one Sunday I went up to the mall, and I was talking to the guy that owned the balloon place. And he told me, he said, if you're going to open the store, you open it up right over there. That's the best place for you to open. I said, I walk past there every day. Can you show it to me? He said, yeah. He took me in. I looked around. I was like, wow. So I called the person that rents.
The leasing agent.
Yeah, I called the leasing agent, and I told her, I'm interested in doing a pop-up. I want to do a 3-day pop-up. And so we worked that out. The first day I got there, a lady walked in and she said, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. I said, well, I'm not really here. I'm here for a pop-up. I'm only here. It was Father's Day weekend. I'm only here for the weekend. And she was like, well, I'm going to pray that you stay here. And so that's when I heard all that day. The next day, a lady walked in and she says, oh, I'm so glad you're here, sister. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And I said, well, it's only a pop-up. Now, mind you, the first day I said, Lord, these people are saying that they need me here. Father, if it is meant for me to be here, I need you to let me know, give me confirmation, because I do not want to do anything outside of your will. I'm not trying to do this on my own. So the second day, the same thing. A lady came in, oh, sister, I'm glad you're here. And I'm like, well, I'm not really here. I'm just here, for the pop-up. She said, oh, well, we rebuke that. You are here. We praying on that. You are here. I'm like, oh. Okay. And so, we just talking and all of that. And she was like, I'll see you soon. Hurry up and sign that lease. I'm like, oh, okay. And so when she left, I'm like, Lord Jesus. I said, I don't want to do nothing outside your will. I can't do this by myself. I need a confirmation from you. The next day, which was the last day I was closing that day, and a lady came in, mind you, all day, people coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. This one lady came in. I had this little plaque back that was sitting on one of the tables. And she came in, she looked at it, she picked it up, and she sat it back down. She says, "That's beautiful." And then she kept looking and stuff. So she picked up a keychain and she walked over to the counter. And I told her, if you want that sign, you can have that sign. It's okay. I'm gonna I don't need it. I'm just, gonna put it away. And she picked that sign up and she walked over to my counter and she had tears welled up in her eyes.
Oh, no.
And she put it down on the counter and she took money out of her purse and she said, "You're going to take this. You don't know what you just did." And she put the money on the counter. I'm not throwing it at you, but she put it, down on the counter. And she said that her son and his fiance just told her that they were pregnant. And she said, I said, "Oh, congratulations." And she said, and I said, "Oh," I said, "I'm sorry." She said they lost it at, I think she said 5 months. I was like, "Oh," she said, and she didn't know if she should buy him anything for Father's Day, but her daughter told her, "You're ignoring the fact that he is a father." And she said, and the sign even says, "Daughter's first love." And so after we cried a little and she left, I said, "Okay, Lord, if this is the reason I'm supposed to be here, I accept. I will be
So, Karen.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what that sounds like? A shift and an alignment.
Oh,
if God can trust you with that.
Yeah.
I hear the Lord saying, "I'm trusting you not only with this bookstore, but get ready. That's just one of many. Just like your book is one of many."
Yeah.
Because he has so much in store for you. Through the tests, through the trials, through the tribulations. Even through some of the pain that you're going through. We're not going to talk about that. But I hear God saying, "I got you."
Well, I'm going to tell you, since I've had this store, there have been so many, and I'm not talking about for me personally, I'm talking about my customers. You will not understand how many times we have stopped in the middle of a conversation or in the middle of the bookstore and just started praying. Folks have come in the store and say, "I feel the Spirit of God in here." And I'm like, "I hope you do," because I pray on a regular basis that when you walk through that door, it's not about me. You don't see me, hear me, feel me. You feel the Spirit of the Lord, because it's not about me. It's about him. I'm only here because he had me to be here. That wasn't my plan.
Amen.
It was his plan. So every day I'm asking God to make sure, not make sure, but every day I'm asking God to keep joy in my heart, a smile on my face, help me to respect everyone that comes in.
Yes.
And Lord, let them hear you. Don't let me speak, because if I'm speaking, it ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be all messed up. Don't let me speak. You speak, because I know what happens when they come out of my mouth, right?
Amen.
So, but I trust him. I have to. I have to. I can't trust anybody else. I have to trust him.
That was beautiful. We're gonna cut through another song and we'll be back. You all stay tuned, because this is amazing. This is powerful. This is to those that are considering when God tells them to move into another different alignment and another situation. Because when the people come in, you're blessing them and they're blessing you. This is just, okay, I'm not going to cry. We'll be right back.
I gotta stay strong now. I gotta stay strong now. When the world outside is shaking and my heart is tempted to be breaking, I'll stand firm on the rock of ages and hold on to the promises of his pages. I'll stay strong in the Lord and his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. When fears and doubts creep in like a thief and try to steal my peace and my relief, I remember what the Lord has said. Fear not, for I am with you to the very end. Strong in the Lord and his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. I gotta stay strong now. I gotta stay strong now. I gotta stay strong now. He is my refuge, my shelter, my guide. He is my rock, my salvation, my pride. I'll trust in him with all my heart and soul, and I'll stay strong through every stormy road. I'll stay strong in the Lord and his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. Stay strong now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I gotta stay strong now. Ooh, ooh. I gotta stay strong now. Ooh, ooh. I gotta stay strong now. Ooh, I gotta stay strong now. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Karen. Ma'am, had to take a quick break because I had to take a cram break because that was beautiful. I don't know. Well, my guess, I mean, everybody knows. I don't know if you knew, but I'm a cry baby. I cry when I'm sad. I'm cry when I'm mad. I'm cry when I'm happy. I just cry, and this is just touching my heart. Now, you all, Karen wrote an amazing book. Can you all please bring it up, and then I'm gonna read it off of my email because somebody, Karen, didn't send me a copy, but they sent their cousin a copy and then send me a copy. I'm not jealous. No, girl, you jealous? No, I ain't jealous at all. It's called Hello, Hubby. We talking about you. It's called The Need to Be Needed. Letting God walk through the pain. Beautiful. So, Cousin Karen, let's talk about this book. I'm still waiting on mine. That's okay. I'll get it when I come down there. That's all right. Treat me like a little stepchild, why don't you? That's okay. I'm just kidding. Because you were lovable and we are huggers. So that's what I really love about you. You're a hugger. So. Let's talk a little bit about the book. What made you decide to write this book? And can you, I don't want you to tell me the whole book. You know, no, that's why she used to beat you up. That's okay. She's going to beat you up when you come back.
So when I first wrote the book,
LOL.
I wrote the book back in 2005, 8, somewhere around there, 2008, something like that. Mm-hmm. And it was for our youth ministry at my home church. And I ended up it was just supposed to be curriculum for a breakout session for our retreat. Okay. And it turned into a book. And I decided back in 2021 that I wanted to revamp the book. because of it's just, I felt like it needed some more substance, right? And I tried to sit down and write. I could do nothing, like total block. Writer's block. I couldn't do anything. 20, was it 2024, 2025? 2025. In March, I sat down and I couldn't stop writing. So much had began to happen as me being a caregiver for my parents. And so many, just a lot of things started happening, changes and things from my past and triggers and, just all kinds of things. And on top of that, a lot of people were coming into the store talking about how they're caring for their husband. You just don't understand. Meeting people coming in, caring for their husbands, caring for their wives, caring for their parents, caring for their children, and things like that. And we're having these conversations, and all of us are experiencing the same things, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And some of the things that I was experiencing, nobody had even told me that. One person told me back in 2019, when I decided that I was going to retire
Keep that up.
when I was going to retire my court job, working for the Sacramento Superior Court. When I retired that job, someone told me, well, just remember to take care of yourself. That was it. Okay, I'm good. My dad even told me, he says, make sure that you have a life. That's another reason I got the bookstore. Make sure you have a life. I believe that's why God gave it to me, because I made a promise to my dad that I would have my life. I would not, he wanted me to live my life and not give up my whole life. But I did not know all the ins and outs of being a caregiver. I wish that there were training classes. You know what I mean? I wish there was a book like this that
I wish it was too.
That was available, when I started this in 2019, that would give me a heads up, as to what I was getting into. Don't take everything personal. Don't, when things happen or when things are said to you, just know it's the situation. It's not you. Yes, things are going to come up. Things may hurt you. They're going to be brought up from your past, but just remember, it's not you. It's the situation. It's the environment. It's okay. Yeah, you gave up your job, but just because you gave up your job does not mean that you have to give up your complete life. Go to the movies. You like going to the movies? Go to the movies. You don't have to not go to the movies. You like reading? Go. Get you a book, read. You like going out to eat? Go eat. You still have a life. You still have a life. Yes, you're taking care of your parents, but you have to take care of you too. You like going to the gym? You want to go to the gym. Go to the gym. You like eating vegetables? They don't like eating vegetables. Girl, get your vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Your meal plan doesn't have to be their meal plan. Just all kinds of a plethora of things that I wish that I had known, because I literally did. When I got into it, I was spoiling my parents. I loved the idea that I was there to take care of my parents. I wanted to do everything that I could for them. But then it turned south. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. All I could do was cry out to Jesus. There were many a nights that I cried in my pillow in the middle of the night. There were many a days I'm standing at the kitchen sink washing dishes crying. There are many a days I'm going to the shop and I'm working and working and working, trying to forget what just happened at home. It's just a plethora of things. Begging Jesus, begging Jesus, Lord God, I know that I'm here for a reason. Help me to be a better person. Help me to be a better person so that I will know how to handle the situations as they come up. Help me to be a better person. So in that book is a lot of experience, a lot of, some.
It's all right, because I'm crying. So you got me over here crying. It's all right, Karen. Y'all, I need y'all to support my cousin Karen and get this book, because I'm going to read it, even though I went through the same experiences. Because in 2018, as you all know, a part of my testimony, my son and I took care of my dad up until he died. And so my son took a year off to take care of his grandpa. And I started a new job to take care of my dad, and he had cancer. He had dementia, he had lung disease, high cholesterol, and he was a victim of elderly abuse and all, and in any kind of way you can think about it. But God, y'all, I don't care. I'm crying with you, Karen, again. Ma'am, as you're speaking, you're healing my heart. Okay, I just want you to know, because this healing process is something else,
It is.
It's something else, because you don't.
You need a community.
Death is hard.
Yes. You need a community. And that was another reason that why I do this little, I call it a podcast. And I am just giving like little things from my book that I wrote, and little words of encouragement and things like that, because you need a community in order to make it through this. Because if you have never been a caregiver, you do not understand. And I kid you not, you cannot have this kind of conversation with someone that has not, is not, or will not be a caregiver.
Exactly.
Because they won't understand.
Right. My daddy wanted to go because he said he did not want to feel like a burden. That was the first thing he said. And once he realized that he has to rely on my son to wash him, and then he had to start wearing diapers, he said that he felt like less than a man. And when he gave his confession after that, he said that he was ready to go, because he said, I don't want you and Damon to worry about me anymore. And I said, we don't worry about you. We're just trying to figure out everything that's going on. But I couldn't tell my dad that the doctors were saying that there was nothing that they could do. I held that in, and I never told my son that. All he said was, Mama, Grandpa getting weaker. And this was the first time I've said this out loud. I would tell people, oh, he said he's ready to see his wife. No, he said that he felt like he was going to be less of a man. He didn't want me to worry. And that everything, after he passed away, I saw him again. And he said, stop worrying about me. I'm with God, but I want you to start focusing more on God than everything else. And that was 2018. So I'm going to buy this book. myself, and I want to read it for myself because I'm going to need this, and who knows, I might meet somebody that's going through taking care of their loved one.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
This is why the Lord says, everybody was like, what is the greatest commandment? That you love one another.
Yeah.
And to treat people the way that you want to be treated, because you never know when you're going to need that person, or that person might need you, you might need them.
Yeah.
Who knows? Hey, Regina, how are you? But this is, you got to come back.
I'd love to.
Because we have 4 minutes left and you got to come back.
I'd love to.
It's so much that
Yeah.
you give so much, Karen. I've only known you for this little period of time. You pour and they pour back into you. And that's amazing. And I thank God that I finally have that.
Yeah.
I finally had that. God brought me, even though I lost a lot of family, God brought me back real family.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that. And they just don't know how inspirational that they are. So I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm going to hold this in. Hey, Tasha. She said, good evening. Yes, you definitely need a village to take care of a lover. You do.
Yeah.
I need you to do 2 things. First thing is, I want you to give an encouraging word to somebody out there. What would you tell them about the goodness of God so that they don't fall, or maybe they're tempted to fall? What advice would you give?
Well,
Thanks, Tasha.
just remember, every time you open your eyes, you didn't do it on your own. So you know that he loves you. You know that he loves you because you opened your eyes. Know that even though times may not be what you want it to be, just know that he's there with you, and that he's going to go through it with you. Just literally depend on him, because that's who we get to depend on, and sometimes it may seem like he's not there, but he's there, so just stay focused, stay the course, don't sway, just stay the course. He's there, he's with you, and all you have to do is call him. He will answer. He will answer.
So true. So true.
That's what I got.
Thank you. Okay. And this is what I tell all my guests.
Okay.
Point at yourself and say, it's my time to shine.
It's my time to shine.
You want to point at yourselves and say, it's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. It's y'all's time to shine. Y'all have a great Tuesday. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great week. See y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, it was a pleasure. This was amazing. You kept up with my theme song today. Shift.
Okay.
Unstoppable in this game of life.
So you know what I do on every show? What are you gonna say?
No limits, no fear, just a thrill of chase. I'm running through the
You all
cosmic race. With every heartbeat,
You all point at yourselves and say, it's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. It's you all's time to shine. Have a good one.
I'm untouchable. With every challenge I stand tall. In God mode, I can conquer it all. So let the world